Alright, today I'm going to show you how to replace the water pump seal on a Polaris 700. I've watched a couple YouTube videos, and there's guys out there that say that you can pull your seal off from the front. You take your impeller off and then you just pull it out. You can take a 10 snips and pry it out. And then there's another seal behind this one. It looks like, let's see if I can find it. Looks like that. That'll be behind there. According to the manual, they say that you shouldn't do it that way because that seal I just showed you, the proper way to install it is from behind this cover. If you push it in this way, it's not going to seal right, it's going to leak. You're going to end up in your water pump failure again. So, I'll quick show you what I got going on here. So I already pulled my cover off, pulled the flywheel, my stator, my impeller, and then you got your plastic water pump cover on there. Once you get that all removed, there's only like 2 or 3 bolts, and then this will pop right off. So if you ever want to know what the inside of your engine looked like, your crankshaft, your counterbalancer, your cam gear, your water pump, and that does, there's a bearing behind that wheel. If it is bad, there is a way you take 2 bolts and pulls right off. So, okay, so let me show you what I got here. Normally, I got this kind of half apart already, but this is what the back side looks like. So normally you'd have this seal sitting there. So what you do is, I took a screwdriver and I popped it out. And then on the other side, there's like a flange here. So the only way to get this out is to pull it this way, which is why they recommend pulling the pan. So either you could probably take a socket and pound that out. I used my press, that worked a lot smoother. For video purposes, I just put this back in, so I could probably just take this and pop it back out again. There you go. But yeah, normally it doesn't come out that easy. So I got my new seal kit here, bought off of eBay, and that's what the new mechanical seal looks like. You see how there's a lip on the edge there. So a couple different ways you can do this, and before I install this, they recommend that the area be clean, there's no oil. You don't want to use any oil or sealer or anything, because it could damage your seal. Contaminants in it, so you want to put it in dry. You got this blue like tape on there, it's a sealer, so that'll go right in there like so. And then that actually goes in there right now. Nice. So they recommend using a tool that goes around this and pushes on that lip. I found an 1.25 inch socket like this. Fits over it nicely, and it doesn't touch the seal at all. Let's see here. So I'll make sure. Now this seal is actually a little different than the other one. Okay, take that back. It worked on this one, and that's the factory one. So this aftermarket one, I might have to find a bigger socket. Press that in there so that I'm already seeing it just slides right in. So I'm gonna have to look for a different socket or a different way to install that, but you don't want to just push on this part, you want to push on that outer edge. So I'm gonna have to find a little bit bigger socket than the 1.25 inch one I have here. But I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Put a socket on there, one that fits right, that doesn't damage this. You can take a hammer or your press that back into place, and then you flip that over, put your new seal in, and then you go ahead, clean up your gaskets, put your new gasket kit on, bolt it back together, and you will have done it the correct way. You know, if you're watching YouTube videos and you're seeing guys that are pulling this seal out and this mechanical pump or mechanical seal out all from this way, you might get lucky, it might work. I'm not willing to take that chance. I want to do it the right way. Besides, if you start pulling it out this way with this pan on the engine, most likely going to have scratches and tooling marks from whatever you used to dig that out with. So, like I said, this is the right way to do it. If you follow my directions, you won't have any problems. Thanks for watching, and subscribe to my channel for other Polaris fixes. Till next time.